So I was looking if Discord was right about whether Dominic is on Roblox because it says he was playing Roblox and it was. So sweet. But seriously, we're going to be playing some Ragdoll Simulator, and it looks like Dominic left the game. It might be because of me. He might not want to play games with me. That's fine. I'll join whatever game he's on. I want it. That's why. All right. So you have to like refresh every time, even on the app, which I don't think is very smart. Let me just get rid of those bars down there real quick. There we go, so that there's not much in the way. I don't think it's very smart for like the app. The website, maybe. Ragdoll Simulator, he was on. Oh, Bruce is playing a game right now. As you can see, he's playing something. And of course, Scott will be playing a stupid-ass game called Bloxburg. Right, so I don't know, fuck. So friends, I have 63 friends, and the reason I have 63 is because, why do I have that again? Oh, well, it shows the live amount of of that, but it doesn't show the live thing of. So, website. Oh, he's on the website right now. That's what it means. Why is it not showing my friends up here? So he's on the website right now. Hold on, wait, let me pause. So both things kind of interest me over here. See, this one kind of interests me because it has the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. This one interests me because it's called Era of Terror, and it looks like a very good thumbnail. I mean, both look like very good thumbnails for games, but which one looks the best? I think I want to go with the Era of Terror. Well, it looks like it's a dinosaur game. It really does. Let's see. Let's look at this game. It's by EOT Era of Terror. That's the Roblox designer. Era of Terror is a work in progress, or a WIP. Expect shutdowns, data wipes, bugs, etc. to occur whenever something is updated. Survival. You start out at the bottom of the food chain as a hatchling, and you need to make your way to adulthood by trying to avoid bigger dinosaurs trying to eat you, and nourishing your hunger and thirst. Staying alive is your #1 priority, and it is survival of the fittest in this harsh environment. This game was created on November 4th, 2018. It was updated on November 26th, 2019. And let's see, how long ago was that? Well, today is December 1st, then I think it was 5 days ago. This game was updated 5 days ago. It has 4.9 million visits. It has 4,946,230 visits. It has 17,000 likes, 72,009 no 290 favorites, which was mine, and the max amount of players on a server is 23. Now, usually the max amount of players is 12, so there are going to be a lot of people. The genre of the game is adventure, so it's going to be adventurous, and there are actually 431 people playing right now. Go follow them on Twitter for updates on the game's progress. Then go join their Discord. Now, without messing around, I'm gonna maybe not follow them yet. I want to see how good it is. So for short, you could call it EOT. And the game is loading, and the map is loading in. As you can see, everything's getting in over here. So this game is probably going to be very cool. It looks pretty cool, I guess, right now. Loading. Please wait. Wait, I will. I'm not sure if there are... this game doesn't look like the type of game where there would be copyright. Oh, this music is really creepy. It's sort of like Five Nights at Freddy's. It really, like, the menu is giving me the Five Nights at Freddy's feel right now. Like, it really is, because of load game, new game, menu right now. Only there's like the store menu and the credits. Ooh, looks like the credits. Let's just go to the new game. So I can choose what I want to be. Let's be called for. Tyrannosaurus is the largest carnivorous dinosaur in the era of terror. Despite popular culture, it was not slow. In fact, it could reach speeds of around 35 kilometers an hour, or 22 miles per hour. It lived in the Hell Creek Formation, along with other famous dinosaurs, such as Triceratops, Edmontosaurus, and Ankylosaurus. Tyrannosaurus is the most powerful bite of all time, as it could reach forces up to 50 kilonewtons, or 50,000 newtons. So in short terms, you don't want to fuck with this dinosaur. I'm obviously male, so I'm going to choose male. You got male. You don't get anything. Whoa. Alright, just look at the animation on this. Like when I turn and stuff too, that look... I'm telling you, creator, this game is amazing. Please, do not stop working on this game, please. And I guess shift is run. This game looks cool. Look at my little girl. But seriously though, let's just take a moment to really really appreciate this. Honestly, I think this should be made into an actual game, like an off of Roblox game, you know? Like, you should make this into an actual game that's like available on Steam. How about we create a pack? Can't name our pack. Who can we invite? Let's invite. Can we invite everyone? Or just certain people? Or we can invite only one at a time? I mean, my frames per second is a little low for probably a little bit of you, but that's fine. Also, does it stay nighttime forever? Let's see, let's look at the moon. Alright, so I do see that the moon is moving. So I'm assuming that the answer to that question is no. I do see some other players over there. I do see player tags. Reset. I don't want to do that quite yet. Boost. What can we boost? Okay, we don't. Alright, I'm getting bored of this. Let's find somebody and let's try to kill him. I don't get it. There should be more people. Because apparently there's somebody down there and wait, down there. Oh crap. Oh my. Okay. Also, you can't jump in this game. That's something I think uh, should be changed in this game. Because dinosaurs like this could jump. Like a baby T-Rex or something. In fact, this doesn't really even look like a T-Rex that much. It looks more like a Velociraptor than a T-Rex. Though it walks like a T-Rex. It does walk like a T-Rex. That I will give to you. It does walk like a T-Rex. It will. I mean, bleh. It doesn't really look much like a T-Rex. It looks more like a Velociraptor. I can barely see crap. Oh, I can drink water, I'm assuming, right? And you really should give, like, a menu of, like, what to do. I mean, the graphics-wise, it does look very good. Like, like this, like, tree over here and the trees and stuff, they actually do look very good. And the animation on the dinosaurs is splendid. It's splendid for Roblox game. It's splendid, the animation. Okay, it seems to be getting brighter. Alright, now it's daytime. I was wondering when it was going to become daytime. Let's go to this player. Kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Oh shit, I'm taking damage. I died! Ah! I guess I couldn't win that fight, could I? Let's go back as... Wait, Spinosaurus? Oh, no, I'm thinking of Stegosaurus. I thought Spinosaurus and Stegosaurus were like... Alright, so let's look at the model character over here. Alright, so that actually does look pretty good. Um, I suppose this looks like a Tyrannosaurus, a baby one. I'm not sure. It could use some work though, definitely. Like this. These lines over here, these like little lumps. It just doesn't really. You should really like smooth those out so that those aren't there. Um, and make the dinosaurs more scaly. Like I feel like the the texture of the dinosaurs right now are of this dinosaur is too watery. That's what I feel like. The texture of this dinosaur. Okay, hello. The texture of this dinosaur is too watery. Like it's too smooth. I think you should add some scales to the dinosaurs. They get like a scaly texture. Yeah, and definitely like smoothing out like the body parts. Can you roar in this game? I've tried pressing R and that apparently makes him sit. How do I roar? Hmm. Oh. Oh, okay, you can hide the bars with the H key. I never knew that. No, make the M key go back. But the animation, I do have to say, it does look very, very good. Spot on. And the dead logs, they do look very good too. And again, you don't have to listen to me. I don't know much myself about creating Roblox games. The water looks very good as well. But I feel like there's really no way to drink the water. Like I'm trying to figure out every single way. And I guess to fill up the water, you sort of have to walk through it. I don't know. You really should give some tutorials on how to do this stuff. Alright, yep. That'll probably get some people's attention. Like my water bar is going down, I don't really know how to fill it back up. Oh, alright, so you can toggle mouse lock by pressing M. Oh. That would actually be pretty useful, I think. This looks very much better. And there's no... I guess the tutorial is on the top, but you should make like a little like button on the bottom that shows the tutorial. Or maybe it was in the menu. I just don't know where to find it. But yeah, let's... whoa! Okay. I thought we were not going to find somebody. Whoa. Uh... There. Go. Oh crap, he's gonna attack me. Uh-oh. Ah! He's chasing me! Back to me cave. Alright, he's chasing me. We gotta run. Ah! Wait. Is this a member of my team? Uh-oh. He probably didn't like that, did he? Nope, we gotta run. Yeah. I don't know what it is about this game. But definitely needs a lot of work. I mean, work has been done on it for a year, and this game is a year old. A year and a few days, but... Alright, this time let's become a herbivore. Let's become a triceratops. Because that's the most famous herbivore I've known as a child. See, the animation looks very good still, again. Alright, this one was... The run animation on this was pretty lazy, guys. Like, the run animation was pretty lazy. You're just making it a faster version of this. Like, the arms and legs should be, like, stretched out and, like, doing that. You know? And this video is going to be made into a meme by the internet. Right. Also, I don't really find that there's any way to really refill your energy bar. I don't think there was even a year in this time whenever it was made. Like the year's negative 2 million or 65 million. Alright, let's go up this hill. Up the hill, suddenly you're standing still. Oh my goodness, who else remembers 2015? How old was I in 2015? I think I was actually 9 years old. Yes, I was 9 years old back in 2015. Oh my goodness. 2015 was a while ago. I think that was like 4 years ago. Yeah, it was 4 years ago. Right, so let's see if we can find some other people again, because otherwise you're just going to get bored with me talking. Okay. Maybe like maybe I could make this video like the story of like also of how I met Bruce. Cause like I remember doing a Phantom Forces video with me talking about how I met Dom. But this time maybe we could make a video of, well, not a video, but we'll make some story time in this video of how I met Bruce. So let's do that. Where do I begin? Alright, so I met Bruce in, I would say, I would have to say 4th grade, I think. Now, 4th grade was the grade that I actually also met Dom. But I didn't really think much about Bruce, because, and Bruce, don't be offended by this, but I did, because he wasn't in my class. He was in my classroom, I meant, not like any other type of class. And he was cool. He liked to do kicks and stuff, and he liked to kick around. And to this day, he still likes doing that. I know that but I think there was another time when I also met him. I think it was actually kindergarten, because I remember there being a kid that looked a lot like Bruce, and his name was Bruce, and he had curly hair and stuff. So I think that was him. So I think he's my oldest friend, actually. Like, I knew him then, but like I hadn't seen him again in, like, of course, obviously, until like 6 years. So then, and then we had all grown up. I was like 9 years old to 10 years old, or maybe even 11, and then I went to another school, brand new school, and then he was in my class, and Dominic. So me and Bruce would always have fun. I would joke around with him a little bit, and we would just always have a good time when we were with each other in school. And he wasn't like the other kid. He's not like the other kids in school. He is very unique from everyone else, because he's cool, but he doesn't break the rules and stuff. Like, he's obedient to the teachers. He's not rude in any way. Sure. So he's very unique, and that's one of the things that's cool about Bruce. He makes unique videos on YouTube, I think, my opinion. So now, today, we are still friends, and I think we are still pretty good friends. Oh my goodness. Let's tell another story. I don't know if I told this story before in my Phantom Forces video, but I'm gonna tell you about I'm gonna tell you the story time about Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, oh, okay, sure. Well, not like the history of Five Nights at Freddy's from Scott Cawthon's view, the creator. No, from my view. Okay, so I had heard of it in 2014, and I was just in a new school, just on a new bus, and things were pretty groovy. And Five Nights at Freddy's, and Five Nights at Freddy's was brand new. I had heard of it from this kid on my bus back in 2014, which I think was a while, I know it was a while ago. It was 5 years ago right now. And when I saw Five Nights at Freddy's, because like I had my computer, I had a bigger desktop computer at the time. With a big bulky monitor. I'll get to that, but to get to why the bulky monitor and shit in a minute. But when I looked up Five Nights at Freddy's, I was like, look, Five Nights at Freddy's, and I got some results. The first video I saw was of Markiplier. And I don't think back then I knew who Markiplier was. I didn't know anything about Markiplier. Mark, I had never heard of, but I saw like the animatronic bunny, and I thought it was freaking terrifying. Like, what the I did not even dare to watch it. That's how scary it looked. I did not even dare to click on Mark's video because I thought it would be super freaking scary. Though I did eventually end up clicking on one of the videos, and I thought, Jesus friggin' Christ. This game is stomach turning, it's scary. Like, I'm not scared of Five Nights at Freddy's today. Like, I'm really not as scared of Five Nights at Freddy's as I was back then. It was scary. It was very scary. It was... Today, I don't really find it scary. I mean, then 2015 came, and that's when Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and Five Nights at Freddy's 4 came out. And of course, after a year, I was a little less scared of it. But you know, but it was still kind of scary in its own way. Like, at that point, I just found the game not scary, but weird. Like, well, I found it half scary and half weird. And a lot of that, believe it or not, and prepare to have your mind blown, was actually because of Roblox. Now, the reason why was because back then, I had grown in my love for Five Nights at Freddy's role-playing games on Roblox, and that's when they became really popular. I think a lot of people liked role-playing games. People still like Five Nights at Freddy's role-playing games on Roblox today. And I still play it every now and then, but like, I love this game. I'm so sorry, I forget the name. But when I found the thumbnail of it, I didn't really know that it was photoshopped at all. Like, I thought it was very weird. Like, I thought Toy Golden Freddy was actually like a real character that stopped me. Obviously, I know now that it isn't. Oh, that's a nice animation. But I think that it was really okay, I guess. And that Roblox game is really cool. I would play it like every single day on my MacBook, every single day, all the time. And that was my favorite game. On Roblox, believe it or not. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. So then 2016 came around, and 2016 is when Five Nights at Freddy's sister location and Five Nights at Freddy's World was out. Every year, Scott seems to tend to make 2 games. Because like back in 2015, even in 2014, there was FNAF 1, Five Nights at Freddy's 1, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and then 2015, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and then 2016 was Five Nights at Freddy's World, and Five Nights at Freddy's World, and then Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. So Five Nights at Freddy's World I obviously found very cute. There were some pretty cute characters, and I thought of it as like pretty cool. And there were so many words that I had always thought of it as, but I don't really know the words now. I didn't even know the words back then, I just thought of them. And I had fun just using my imagination to make up like Five Nights at Freddy's World things. And then Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, how I thought of it was like, wow, this game is I was actually kind of creeped out by sister location. I was creeped out of like the faceplates and all that stuff, because like I saw the trailer and I saw it on Scott Cawthon's official YouTube channel, and I'll have the link to his channel in the description. But unless I forget, honestly, because I have forgotten to do that before, put the links into the description, so you might not see it down there. You might. I'm sorry, but anyways. So I saw it on Scott Cawthon's official YouTube channel. And I thought it was very creepy. Then 2016 was also the year sister location custom night came out, and Scott hadn't done a custom night since 2014. Yeah, there was not a custom night since Five Nights at Freddy's 2. There hadn't been a custom night in 2 years. I was like, wow, ooh, another dinosaur. But yeah, so in custom night, I was talking to my friend, my old 5th grade friend, about it. I guess this guy for no reason. I just kill this guy. Oof, Oh my god, he's dead. Aw, man, that's the first time I killed somebody. Can I eat him? But yeah, so then Sister Location Custom Night came out. And when I saw Scott's photos, and I didn't even know that Scott Cawthon had a page. I didn't know ScottGames.com was a thing. I never knew that until 2016, 2 years after FNAF. That's the short name that everybody uses for the game. FNAF came out. It said, "Are you ready for round 2?" And I thought of it as related to Sonic.exe, because that's a famous line of Sonic.exe. Are you ready for round 2? And then Zaire was like, meh, he didn't really care about the theory that much. Oh my goodness, when was the last time I've seen him? It was like, what, maybe 2017, I don't know. So, Sister Location Custom Night came out, and I thought it would be pretty different. And I didn't actually play it myself. I played Five Nights at Freddy's, and I played it on I played it on my mom's iPhone before. I played it on my iPhone, but I've never played Sister Location Custom. I mean, I played it on my friend's cell phone one time back in like 5th grade. That was about it. I really never played it on. I played it on my old 5th grade friend's Android ones, but that's it. So, and I didn't even play the official custom night ever. I wonder what that noise is. So what I would do is I would play this other version of the game where you could actually change it from 0 to 20 on Scratch. I'm sorry, I don't remember what game it's called. I played it on Scratch, you know, that coding site. It's like a mini coding site. So yeah. And then 2017 came out. And in 2017 rolled around the corner. And it was a brand new year. So that was the year of Five Nights at Freddy's 6, and I think Five Nights at Freddy's Five Nights at Freddy's 6, or Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, and then Five Nights, Ultimate Custom Night, and Five Nights at Freddy's 6. First was Five Nights at Freddy's 6, and then Ultimate Custom Night. Obviously, if we were Five Nights at Freddy's fan. So, I was honestly, because I had really getting used to of Five Nights at Freddy's before, so it scared me. What I really thought of it at first was, dang, like, That is a hunk of metal, but it sort of has a face, but it looks like all scrambled, yet has a face at the same time. So I found the game a mixture of like maybe like 25% scary, but 75% just interesting of what the models look like. Because Scott Cawthon likes to go with realistic. He has by far, I have to say this. He has the most realistic graphics I'd ever seen, ever, in any game that I'd ever played in my entire life. He has the most realistic graphics ever. There was no one else out there with more real. There's no other game out there that you could possibly buy that has more realistic graphics. Seriously, I thought that I was controlling cameras from some bot in real life. Once I think even. Um, well, I died. Then 2017 came around the corner again. And that's when FNAF 6, and then I saw there was Mold Freddy, Scrap Baby, Afton, and Lefty. They were the ones that could kill you. They were the ones that you were able to salvage. Then Ultimate Custom Night came around, and that's where you can really leave your comments on Steam. Which characters you wanted in there. Like if you wanted, like, for example, let's say Withered Freddy. You would have to leave Withered Freddy in the comments. Now, let me just tell you right now, just so there's no confusion, that Withered Freddy never made it into Ultimate Custom Night. He never made it. You can choose characters from all the other games, but Withered Freddy never made it into the game. And I was actually a bit upset over the game, and here's why. The game was like, I didn't even know how to react to the game. The game was like interesting, and I was thinking, alright, let me start over. Blech. So what I at first thought of the game was I was already thinking of The Office, and I thought it would look a little something like one of the fan games for some reason. I don't know why, because Scott never makes it look anything like the fan games. But that's what I thought. I thought the entire office would be blue, and then there would be like a hallway and like a vent. What I did get right when I pictured it in my mind, though, was a vent that was on the right side. That did end up being in the actual game. And that's what ended up happening. Now, why was I upset over the game? So I had like a Steam account, right? And I couldn't make comments because of something I honestly don't remember. I couldn't leave a comment in the game on Scott's page or whatever. Crap, let me get this piece of paper off. Because of something, I forget. And I was mad because I couldn't like vote for a character, and I really wanted Yendo to be in the game. But it didn't end up happening because I couldn't make a comment because Steam had their system so stupid and said, "Oh, you can't make comments because your account isn't something old." Like I had been using I think it was something related to something about old or whatever, where you have to wait or something. But But I had been using Steam for 5... No, not years. Not 5 years. I've been using Steam since... for a year. I've been using Steam since 2016. And it wasn't going to let me make a comment? Are you kidding me? It let me done all the ratings before. But it wasn't going to let me do a comment? Really? Are you kidding me? That's really just what ends up happening, and that's why. I mean, of course, I'm not upset about it still today. I've gotten over it, because like I can't just focus my entire life around that. Obviously, like that wouldn't be able to happen, but cause then there'd be nothing else. But I was upset. I mean, obviously, I've got. Then 2018 came around. What was there in 2018? God damn. I think there was... I can't remember what game Scott made. I'm not going to lie, I don't think any game was made in 2018 from Scott. Now, what game was made in 2019? I do remember. Now, there was Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted VR, and I'm honestly kind of terrified to play Five Nights at Freddy's. To watch Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like, no problem. But to play it, it's freaking scary. There's so much tension when you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. So, Five Nights at Freddy's VR would probably be like, hell no! But FNAF VR came out, and I was like, dang, Five Nights at Freddy's VR finally came out. Like, people were asking for VR since, like, 2014, and, like, they were imagining it, and then, well, 5 years later, here it is. But I think by that time, Five Nights at Freddy's was owned by Luminex or something. Yeah, Scott sold the rights to Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, then there was Five Nights at Freddy's VR, and Sony had some music in there too. I don't like Sony that much, so I don't really like the music. So that really did kind of bum me out a little bit that Sony had anything to do with the Five Nights at Freddy's VR. But still, it looked very good. So VR, and now this year, 2019, there's AR, and how I reacted to it was, because I do own the game and I was playing it, and if you want me to play it, let me know down in the comments. But Scott was, Luminex created the app, and Markiplier was in the official trailer of the game. So if you want to play a game, you can download it on the Google Play Store, or you can also download it on the App Store. It's only available for phone, which is a first for Five Nights at Freddy's. It's the first FNAF game ever made to be made just for phone. So yeah, that's how I react to it. I was like, wow, this is like pretty creepy. I have to look around. So that's basically my entire story. An Era of Terror is a pretty good game, and it needs some work. But I think I'm going to end the video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. When you click the notification bell, you'll get notified every time I upload a video. I'm also on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at thesocialgamer373 and follow me on Twitter at New York Gaming. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!